Did you know? In the United States, 25.7 million adults are diagnosed with diabetes, with 8.1 million among them affected by diabetic retinopathy, a primary contributor to visual impairment. The maintenance of ocular health and preservation of vision holds paramount importance. Today, our focus lies on 9 nocturnal indicators of diabetic retinopathy that warrant careful consideration. By recognizing these nocturnal symptoms, individuals can take proactive measures towards safeguarding their ocular well-being and promptly seek medical intervention when necessary. Timely identification serves as a cornerstone in the prevention of visual impairment. Let us now delve into these pivotal nighttime warning signs. Number 1. Blurred vision, especially during night. Experiencing visual disturbances, particularly in low-light conditions, can signal concern for individuals managing diabetes. This nocturnal vision impairment commonly manifests as a symptom of diabetic retinopathy, a condition arising from prolonged elevation of blood glucose levels impacting the delicate retinal tissue responsible for light perception. Sustaining optimal retinal health necessitates the integrity of numerous microvascular structures. However, prolonged hyperglycemia can induce vascular weakening and subsequent fluid leakage or blockage. These pathological changes disrupt retinal functionality and impair visual clarity. Blurred nocturnal vision often serves as an initial indicator of retinal compromise, as nighttime visual processing engages distinct retinal regions compared to daytime function. As retinal damage gets worse, blurry vision during the day can become a constant problem, along with other issues like seeing flashes of light and halos around lights, which warn of possible eye troubles ahead. Number 2. Heightened sensitivity to glare or light. A less commonly recognized aspect of diabetic retinopathy involves an increased susceptibility to intense light or glare. This heightened sensitivity can significantly impact individuals, particularly during nighttime driving when glaring headlights pose a significant challenge, or in indoor environments where excessive illumination proves discomforting. This sensitivity arises due to the intricate nature of the retina, the ocular structure dedicated to light perception. Under normal circumstances, the retina efficiently translates light stimuli into neural signals for cognitive processing. However, in the presence of diabetes-induced vascular complications, the integrity of retinal blood vessels may be compromised, resulting in swelling and fluid leakage. Thus, individuals may experience symptoms such as glare, halos surrounding light sources, or discomfort in brightly lit surroundings. These manifestations serve as physiological responses aimed at shielding the retina from further light-induced stress amid its compromised state. Number 3. Impaired vision in dimly lit environments. The presence of night blindness often serves as a significant indicator of diabetic retinopathy. Night vision relies upon the functionality of specialized retinal cells known as rods, which possess a heightened sensitivity to low levels of ambient light, facilitating navigation during nocturnal hours. However, in the context of diabetic retinopathy, sustained hyperglycemia disrupts the microvascular network responsible for supplying blood to the retina. This vascular impairment adversely affects both rods and cones, the latter being responsible for color vision. Consequently, compromised rod function results in a diminished capacity to perceive low-light conditions, culminating in night blindness. Initially, individuals may perceive subtle delays in adjusting to dim environments, or an increased need for ambient illumination during nocturnal activities. However, as diabetic retinopathy progresses, the challenges associated with low-light vision are exacerbated. Number 4. Perception of halos surrounding light sources. The observation of halos or chromatic rings encircling light sources, particularly in low-light conditions, may signify potential irregularities associated with diabetic retinopathy. Under normal physiological circumstances, incoming light is refracted by the eye's optical components and focused onto the retina, facilitating the conversion of light stimuli into neural signals for transmission to the brain. However, prolonged hyperglycemia causes structural alterations within the retinal microvasculature, leading to subsequent fluid leakage. These pathological changes disrupt the precise functioning of the retina. Consequently, when light enters an eye affected by retinal vascular compromise, its trajectory becomes diffused, resulting in the perception of halos or circles of color around light sources. This phenomenon is particularly pronounced during nocturnal hours, when dilated pupils exacerbate light scattering effects. Number 5. Variability in visual clarity. Experiencing irregularities in visual perception, characterized by fluctuations in clarity or focus, can prompt concern and may indicate the presence of diabetic retinopathy. This occurrence stems from the harmful effects of elevated blood glucose levels on the retinal tissue of individuals with diabetes. The retina, a delicate layer located at the posterior segment of the eye, plays a pivotal role in visual processing by housing millions of photoreceptor cells responsible for light reception and subsequent transmission of neural signals to the brain, ensuring optimal visual acuity. When functioning correctly, this intricate process ensures consistent and precise visual perception. However, sustained hyperglycemia instigates pathological changes within the retinal microvasculature, resulting in vascular dilation, leakage, and potential hemorrhage, thereby disrupting the physiological integrity of the retina. Consequently, the photoreceptor cells, essential for maintaining visual acuity, may exhibit unusual behavior. As a consequence, individuals may experience transient episodes of blurred vision, which intermittently resolve or encounter difficulties in focusing on objects at varying distances. Additionally, visual distortions such as metamorphopsia or waviness may manifest periodically or persistently, contingent upon the severity of diabetic retinopathy. Number 6. Ocular pain or discomfort, particularly during nocturnal hours. Although not commonly associated with diabetic retinopathy, the experience of ocular pain or discomfort at night warrants attention and investigation. Several factors may underlie such symptoms, necessitating a thorough evaluation. One potential contributor is dry eye syndrome, which may arise due to prolonged hyperglycemia disrupting tear production, leading to ocular dryness and irritation. Nighttime exacerbation of dry eye symptoms such as itching, burning, or a sensation of foreign body presence can exacerbate discomfort, particularly when compounded by diminished tear production during sleep. Furthermore, prolonged exposure to digital screens before bedtime may induce eye strain, exacerbated by the emission of blue light, resulting in ocular fatigue and discomfort. Such symptoms may intensify during nocturnal hours when ambient illumination is reduced. However, in certain instances, nocturnal ocular discomfort, especially when accompanied by visual disturbances, may signal underlying complications of diabetic retinopathy. For instance, accumulation of fluid in the macular region or hemorrhage within the vitreous humor can cause significant ocular pain and necessitate prompt medical attention. Number 7. Ocular redness or inflammation. The presence of ocular redness or sensations of inflammation may not typically be directly associated with diabetic retinopathy, particularly in its early stages. However, in more advanced cases, such symptoms may manifest. Nonetheless, individuals with diabetes need to tell the difference between potential causes when encountering this symptom. Ocular redness often originates from dilated blood vessels within the conjunctival tissue overlaying the sclera. Various factors such as allergies, dry eye syndrome, environmental irritants like dust or smoke, or excessive contact lens wear can make it happen. In the majority of instances, these reasons are short-lived and can be reversed by using remedies or lifestyle modifications. Conversely, diabetic retinopathy primarily affects the microvasculature supplying the retina, leading to vascular compromise and potential leakage. In instances of severe diabetic retinopathy, ocular redness may ensue. This manifestation often coincides with other distressing symptoms such as severe ocular pain, visual disturbances including floaters or scotomas, or pronounced visual impairment. Number 8. Observation of spots, floaters, or photopsias. The observation of spots, floaters, or flashes of light within one's visual field can prompt attention, particularly among individuals with diabetes. While these symptoms may not always signify diabetic retinopathy, they merit consideration as potential indicators of ocular pathology. Diabetic retinopathy causes structural alterations within the retinal microvasculature due to prolonged hyperglycemia. Consequently, abnormalities in the vitreous humor, such as traction exerted on the retina due to vitreous bleeding within the vitreous cavity, can result. These phenomena may manifest as increased perception of floaters or flashes of light. Furthermore, the presence of vitreal hemorrhage, often associated with advanced diabetic retinopathy, can contribute to the perception of flashes of light. Such manifestations highlight the importance of prompt ophthalmological evaluation to mitigate potential complications associated with diabetic retinopathy. Number 9. Alterations in color perception. Diabetic retinopathy encompasses not only disturbances in visual acuity, but also potential alterations in color perception, representing a notable aspect of ocular involvement. These changes stem from the harmful effects of diabetic retinopathy on the retinal photoreceptor cells, essential for light perception. The retina comprises two primary types of photoreceptor cells: cones, which facilitate color vision and are concentrated in the central macular region responsible for high-resolution vision, and rods, which contribute to low-light vision but do not participate in color discrimination. Prolonged hyperglycemia associated with diabetic retinopathy induces structural abnormalities within the retinal microvasculature. Consequently, both cones and rods may be affected, with a predominant impact on cone function. This disruption can manifest as challenges in discriminating between certain colors, particularly blue and yellow hues. Additionally, individuals may perceive a cut in color saturation and brightness, resulting in a perceived washed-out appearance of their surroundings. In severe cases, complete loss of color vision, though less common, can occur, further highlighting the profound impact of diabetic retinopathy on ocular function. Early detection and prompt management are imperative to mitigate the progression of color vision impairment and associated ocular complications. Awareness of the nocturnal signs associated with diabetic retinopathy is paramount for individuals managing diabetes. While commonly recognized symptoms such as blurred vision represent ocular involvement, subtler manifestations including heightened sensitivity to glare, fluctuations in visual acuity, and alterations in color perception warrant equal attention. Moreover, symptoms such as ocular pain or discomfort, redness, and the perception of spots, floaters, or flashes of light necessitate thorough evaluation, as they may signal underlying complications of diabetic retinopathy. Timely recognition and intervention are imperative to mitigate the progression of ocular pathology and preserve visual function. By remaining vigilant and seeking prompt medical attention when encountering concerning symptoms, individuals can prioritize ocular health and mitigate the risk of vision loss associated with diabetic retinopathy. That's it for today. What are you doing every day to protect your eyes and keep them healthy? Do subscribe to the channel if you found this video educational. We will catch you in the next one. Thank you for watching.